Hello and welcome to Lizzie Bags. I feel very uncomfortable because I am filming outside in it's a railroad park. Today we're going to be talking about places that I've worked, and I'm going to do 3 videos on this. This is going to be the first one, and we're going to go in chronological order because that makes the most sense. I started working at Barnes & Noble first, and Bath & Body Works, and then I worked at the 2 places at the same time, and then I also worked at Starbucks. So please subscribe to see the rest of these videos on where I've worked and my work experience with them. So today we are going to talk about Barnes & Noble first. So I worked at Barnes & Noble last winter. I started in September, and I got the job, and they told me right away that it was closing. They were like, just so you know, we are closing December 31st, our last day of business, and this was in September. And I was like, I just need a job, because I had moved out with my boyfriend at the time, and I need a job. So I was like, I guess I'll take this and then hope for the best on finding another one. So I worked at Barnes & Noble. I was just a bookseller the whole time, and I would do things like do customer service, help people find books. The rough part about that job in particular, and it was just the location basically, is that because the store was closing, we were losing inventory fast. They weren't shipping to us, and then all of our bargain stuff, like if you've been to Barnes & Noble, you know that a lot of it goes on sale, and so our bargain stuff was clearanced as well, and it was just craziness as far as being customer service for a store that is losing inventory, and it was the holiday season. That being said, also because of its loyal fan base, a lot of people would come in and be like, what, you guys are closing? This is so sad, can we do anything to help? And we were like, no, that's just the way it is. And at first, we were all bummed out too, because we started, those of us that were new, namely me, started really liking the job, but unfortunately the deed was sold, and that's that. And somebody's coming, so I'm gonna stop talking. Oh my god, it is nearly impossible to do a video like this in public. Okay, so we became people's, where was I? We became people's kind of therapists. They were really bummed out about the place closing, and I understand that. So that was kind of taxing, doing that day in and day out for months and months and months. Overall though, the job was great. I love books. I'm a big reader. It was great getting discount books. My favorite perk about working at Barnes & Noble was that you can borrow the new releases, and all you do is you just take the cover, I should know, the dust cover off, and you give it to your manager, you sign it out, and then you have a couple weeks to read it and bring it back. That was the best perk about working at Barnes & Noble. Unfortunately, the pay was crap. I'm just going to use that word because it was really, really bad. And it's hard to get raises at Barnes & Noble, so that was tough as well. But it was a good job. I enjoyed the people that I worked with. I enjoyed my managers a lot. The atmosphere was great, minus the whole store closing thing and being people's therapists and all that kind of stuff. But I loved the job itself, and I know if I had gone to any other Barnes & Noble, it would be really hard to leave it. It was weird. And then when the store closed, actually I stayed on for a couple days and helped break down all the books, and it was just really sad. I felt bad for the people that have been there for a decade, as far as employees, and then of customers, of course, were very bummed out. So that's Barnes & Noble. I think it's a great place to work. I think it's a wonderful starting job. If I were in high school, that would have been an awesome job. The hours are good. I got enough hours. It was just, they just didn't pay me enough, and it was really rough. You were able to pick up other people's shifts and all that, but even at the end of the day, it's hard to make ends meet on minimum wage when you have bills and things piling up. And I graduated from college, and this is my first job post-college. So I don't know. Overall, it was a good experience. I think that it would have been better if I was at a different store. just because of the circumstances of the environment. But overall, loved the job. I just wish the pay was better. I think that's it. I might have rambled a little bit. I feel a little discombobulated not being in my room, in my safe zone, where no one can hear me talk. I'm doing pretty good though on the whole video in public thing. It's a public park. You know what? Yeah. Okay, so that's Barnes & Noble. I would recommend, if you have any questions about any of these 3 videos, they're going to be released probably back to back, and I'm not quite sure. If you have any questions about the places, please leave them down below and I will do my best to answer them. Maybe do another video where I'm answering questions on these 3 places I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to link all the videos below to the other 3 parts when they're released, so please check them out. Again, I'll be talking about Barnes & Noble, which I would say 2 thumbs up, especially if you're a youngster, like high school, and while you're going to college too. It would be a great job. Next, I'm going to be talking about Bath & Body Works, and then I will be doing a video on Starbucks. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more Lizzie Bags, and I will see you all very soon. Bye!